What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video as the New York Giants are back in the news. And this time it's with WFAN and Mike Francessa. Of course, if you are not from New York, everybody knows WFAN. It's probably the biggest radio station there is, especially when it comes to sports. And Mike Francessa has been the biggest name on the station since it was institutionalized in the I think the mid '80s. Francessa is a huge guy in the sports world. And now there's a feud between Pat Shurmur, the Giants organization, and Mike Francessa. And Pat Shurmur and the Giants have canceled their weekly spot. I think it was like a 15, 20-minute spot where Pat would come on, talk to Francessa, get his voice out to the fans, and they have canceled it because of how much they were feuding the last time he went on there. Now, Eli Manning used to have a weekly spot on there as well. Nothing to do with feuding there. Mike Fritz has always been a very outspoken Eli fan. I mean, he was very upset about the Giants for benching him after week 2. Francesa voiced that the other day. But Eli stopped coming on the show because he wanted to spend more time with his wife and kids. That was what was said. But as far as Shurmur goes, there is a clear fight here, and we're going to get into the quotes right now. So there's Francesa, and here's the first quote. This is what Francesa said during the interview. During Monday's interview, Francesa said the defense is abominable, and you look like a terrible team. You're not good at anything. Feeling that the respect for the station in doing the interviews was not being reciprocated, the Giants pulled the plug. It is possible Shurmur could appear on another WFAN show in the future, but probably not in the near future. And then this is what Pat had to say. I think that was an organizational decision not to do that, Shurmur said. Most people aren't aware of this, but I wasn't contractually obligated to do that spot. We did it as a courtesy out of respect for our relationship with the radio station. We just felt like for a while here, we'll put that to bed for a while and just not do it anymore going forward. So there you have it, guys. Pat Shurmur will no longer be going on the weekly spot with Mike Francessa, and supposedly during the interview, he actually hung up mid-interview when Francessa continued to bash his football team. And like I said, Francessa has been very outspoken against the benching of Eli Manning. So there you have it, guys. Don't expect the New York Giants to be coming on the fan anytime soon. Guess you got to get your information from me. As always, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.